with this. We talk to the team all the time about if you can keep people in the 60s, you give yourself a chance to win. And I told them if they want to keep people in the 50s, I'm okay with that as well. The good thing was a solid defensive effort, excuse me, in the fourth quarter. We held them to 8 points in the fourth quarter and really did some of the dirty work. We were plus 23 on boards. Could have taken care of the ball a little bit better. I could live with the 15 because only 3 came from Piff and Sloop, and they played 60 minutes. So that was a good thing, and we need this momentum going into our next game in Indiana.
Nice to get some balanced scoring. This game, Tamara came off, and Ms. Riley came off to finish the balls.
It is, when you followed this team, it was limit Seals touches and flip a coin if someone else can step up. And Piff has stepped up, so she's drawing a lot of attention. So now it's Seal and it's Piff. So there's a third option. And that third option right now is being spread around. Petrovich had some open shots. T. Young had open shots, wide open because they're trying to, they're picking their poison. And fortunately, we knocked some of those shots down. And when we didn't, we got some second chance points. It felt like a lot. 25 second chance points. So that was good when we didn't hit those shots.
Coach, how much of a relief is it to have that many leaders on the floor where you can just delegate that assignment to them and they pretty much execute it?
I can't even put it in words because, for instance, just to quickly, crucial situation, we're changing the defensive scheme, okay? And then Nicole walks up to me and she asked me a coaching question that no one on my staff even asked me, okay? Which was brilliant because there's one particular defensive assignment guarding Sue Bird. And for her to have the presence of mind, not being a person that logs the most minutes, she just thinks the game so well. And what happens is when they leave my huddle, it's just comforting to hear stuff from your teammates. There's a different voice. It's probably a little bit nicer than coming from one of us. And then they have that respect of the players because they know what they're talking about. And it doesn't matter if, Swin is 2 for 10 or 10 for 10. It's the same energy. It's the same talk. Or Nicole or Ruth. And I can't replace that. I mean, I would like to think I could do it, but I can't.
How's Sylvie's ankle?
The minute a player goes down, you start thinking about how do I finish this game without her. That's just what you do. And anything else is bonus. So I didn't think about it for a minute, 30 seconds, and I got a little tap on my shoulder like, I'm ready. And I think she'll be okay. She's walking around on it. She'll stay off of it tomorrow and ice, but she was moving pretty good, so I think she'll be okay.
What did you say to your team at the start of the fourth period after Seattle made their run to close the gap?
It starts even before that. We really try to concentrate on those possessions after timeouts. A couple of times when they have to call a timeout, that's the game. The next possession is the game-winning possession. If I call it, and we try to make the focus on possessions and not quarters. So they putting that pressure on themselves. But the biggest thing was, we need to play well at home. We need to finish this out. You're scrapping. We're distributing the basketball. At the end of the month, pick up your paycheck, and that's finishing the game.
You guys are 7-1 now, and you're not going to sneak up on anybody anymore. How is this team going to be able to handle being a team that the opponents really look to knock off?
I think watching video and seeing that there's about 6 or 7 areas where we really need to step it up. I mean, they know we're not there. They know it's not smooth. They know as individuals, if they prove the individual, they can improve the team, and that's what they're working on. And they talk about it just in terms of it's nice to win some games while we're struggling as individuals, maybe offensively. So I don't even have to put that in the room. It's not lost on them that we're 7-1, but could be, -3 of those wins.
What is Swin's presence like so far on this team? Even though you mentioned she's not shooting that well so far.
It's one of those things where she's going to get a deflection. She's going to get a rebound. She's going to knock somebody's head off. She's going to do something physical. She thinks the game. She's a calming presence for Piff and Sloop. She gives them confidence because it's, she's a champion, an Olympian, and that doesn't change when she's not having a good game. They hear her on the bench. They hear her in the huddle. And I think the presence I first noticed in the training camp and practice. I literally had to take her out of stuff. I'm like, Swin, look, we haven't started yet. I need you to sub, go sit down. But it's just, if those top-notch players are going to go all out, no one else has a choice.
With you guys having options, Coach, how has Sylvia handled it since she has additional add-ons from last year? You know, we have new players this year. So how has she handled that so far?
You know, I remember one of you guys asked Sylvia, well, maybe not, maybe wrong, but, you know, 16 and 15, maybe it's not 20 and 10, but she understands we had to do it one way, we fell short, we're figuring out other ways to do it, and at the end of the day, she wants to chalk up some wins, and she wants to experience success. So I think it's really a pressure release to her, and sometimes she still gets frustrated because she wants to do everything, and I was like, you have to remember, we're able to do these things because everybody's worried about you. And at some point, that pendulum is going to swing in the other direction. You know, first it was Sil, then it was Sil and Piff. Now you're seeing people scheming for both of them, so T. Young's open. And then once we spread that out a little bit more, and then you have to play people straight up, which I don't think Sylvia will ever get played straight up. She's going to be smothered and double-teamed for the rest of her career, which is okay.
Well, talk about the Indiana game coming up to give you your own loss.
Yeah, I wanted to enjoy this one for 45 minutes, but no. You know, they're just good. They're physical. They got a nice transition game. They got size. They got savvy vets. They play well at home. And we needed to have these last couple of games defensively because I felt like they pushed us around a little bit last time. And I could live with the missed shot. I can live with a lot of things. I can't live with being bullied. And I just hope we have a good showing and take care of the basketball. And I think the more defensive momentum could help us. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.